Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to a brand new live stream. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Today for you all, I've got some Red Dead Online. It's been a while since I last played this game. I've been heavily into Fortnite, going over a lot of things on that game, so that's why this game has been a little bit vacant from the channel. But it is nice to be back, live streaming, and hanging out with you all. I hope you all have had a great start to your Monday, and I hope that you all have a great week, and I hope your weekend was great. I believe everything is all good, stream wise, audio wise, everything else wise, you know, thumbnail, title, all that good stuff. Okay, I got an email, give me a second. I hate getting emails and they start to like lag on me, you know. I just want to see the damn email. Like, what is the problem in this? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I just got my stream summary for Need for Speed Heat with friends over on Twitch. So unique viewers 13, max viewers 5, average viewers 2.3, unique chatters 6, and 1 new follower. That's kind of cool. Alright, back on YouTube. Hello Sierra, hello Night Rose. Hope you're feeling better? No, I'm still a bit iffy. I was struggling last night. I did the first part of my stream, which kinda was okay, aside from the bad weather and stuff. Eventually, like, settled down. Probably like at 9:30 onwards to 9:45 to 10 o'clock. And then after that, I think my stream ended up then crashing because the internet cut out on my laptop and phone and everything. I don't know if you heard it, but there was like a massive thunder outside. It was really loud. I was like, crikey, that's mental. And then everything just shut off on there, and I was like wondering if my stream was still running and stuff, but the laptop internet, the phone internet wouldn't turn on and stuff. And then eventually it turned back on, and that's when I noticed my stream got cut off. So I started a fresh one, but when I started that fresh one, I was in such pain. Like, I felt like someone like scraped a knife down my back. I know it sounds horrible to describe it that way, but my whole back, left side of my body, down to the left side of my leg, I was in really bad pain. And thunder kept continuously going on outside, and that's what then caused the internet to still lag and crash and things like that. And then my whole game started to act up, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to scrap the stream and then come back today to do a Red Dead stream. But yeah, I went to sleep at about 10:30, and I just couldn't sleep throughout the night. I was in such pain. I couldn't sleep on my left side, on my back, on my right side, on my stomach. So yeah, I'm kind of like droopy a little bit. You know, my eyes are a little bit heavy, but I'll be okay. But yeah, thank you for asking if I'm okay, Sierra. I appreciate you. How's my mic, by the way? Is it loud? I don't know if it is or not. Like, I haven't really listened to it back on my stream. But hello Kamakat, hello Alicorn. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. But today's been okay. You know, the UK weather is really weird. Like, 1 minute it's thunder, lightning, raining, and then the next day it's like really sunny and warm, and you're literally cooking in your own room. But I live streamed over on Twitch for a little bit because I was listening to music, and I was on Discord call, screen share with Night Rose and Shannon. So I was like, you know what, I'll stream on Twitch for a little bit, Need for Speed Heat, and then switch over to YouTube for some Red Dead. But yeah, how is everyone doing? How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Gosh dang it, I'm so warm. It's unbelievable. My YouTube is in purple. Yippee. No, did you say you've got a delivery? Where's my tent? Huh? Oh, okay, my tent is broken. I'm still figuring it out, Camera Cap. Like, I'm back and forth with streaming on Twitch. There's days that I'm like saying to myself, "Oh, I'll live stream for a little bit on Twitch," and there's days that I'm like, "Eh." But I think I'm gonna stream on Twitch Saturday and Sunday, and Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube. Can you all hear my PlayStation by any chance? Like, you don't hear like a loud blowing sound or anything in the background? A gush of wind, but it's nice. It's literally my PlayStation. Sound like an absolute aeroplane. I like how the fact that on YouTube the live reactions has now moved. It used to like be above the moderation icon, so I wasn't able to moderate my chat. So I had to turn off live reactions and stuff, and I actually took a screenshot and sent it to YouTube in DMs. I'm like, can you please move the live reactions? I want it on, but I have to literally take it off because I cannot moderate my own channel at times. And they were back saying, thank you for the feedback, and we'll, you know, take into consideration whether it was a bot or whether it was them. I don't bloody know, but it's nice that they moved it. Am I in? Okay, I'm in a party. I think everything's all good. But I've got an amazing group of people to support me over on Twitch though, so thank you to everyone that supports me over on Twitch, such as Ali Korn, Sierra, Angel, Night Rose, Green Giant, aka Shannon. I'm figuring this out, which is kind of a cool name. Paul Buffy, they come by at times, and a bunch of other people, so I greatly appreciate the support over on Twitch. What is Night Rose doing? Is she like AFK or something? Twitch is fun. Like, the reason why I stopped streaming on Twitch from, well, I was streaming on Twitch from 2019 to 2020, and the reason being for that is because I started out on YouTube with Call of Duty 4. I know that's not the greatest game to start the channel on, but when I officially got into gaming on YouTube and stuff, the first game I ever live streamed was Call of Duty 4, and I live streamed the campaign, and then it was Skyrim, and then from there it was like Red Dead, Dead Island, not Dead Island, Dead Rising I think it was, and a bunch of other games. Like 2019 was the year that I just literally popped off with games, and like now and again my channel like kind of grew from there. But I had a lot of people who were live streaming on Red Dead, and I was on a lot of like Discord servers and stuff, and they were friends of mine and things like that. And they said if you want to grow, go over to Twitch and stuff. And when I went over to Twitch, as crazy as it sounds, I had a lot of viewers on Twitch than I did on YouTube. And I was like, okay, this is the place to, you know, be. And it was fun, but I think in 2020 is where I made my mistake, because there was it was more fun on YouTube than it was over on Twitch. I got kind of like swindled into the wrong group of people. Not that I knew of, if that makes sense. So it was just people that I met in Showdowns. Like when Showdowns was popping off in 2019. For those who play Red Dead will know what I'm talking about. But there's something called Showdowns. It's like PvP/PvE. And I met those kind of people from there, and obviously I didn't know their background, I didn't know what they were into and stuff, but in my eyes they were just people to hang with and stuff like that. I supported them, they supported me, I sent them raids, they sent me raids. There was this guy that I did fashion shows with. If you do not know, I'm into like fashion in this game, character creations and stuff like that. So yeah, there was a lot of fight clubs going on, fashion shows going on, and he also did character creations as well, who had the best looking character. But there was a few people in his community that were sour, and by sour I mean IP grabbers, booters, DDoSers, or doxers, whatever you call them. They were just getting into your game to IP grab you, to boot you, to grab all of your information and leak it online and stuff like that. And that's when everything just went sour on Twitch. It just turned into like a bunch of hate raids. If you don't know what that is, basically people send you raids to, you know, blow up your channel with hate, and I think that like kind of damages your channel. Like if you have a bunch of haters and they you know, just be negative in your chat all the time, I think it kind of like puts your channel in a shadow realm where it doesn't get suggested to anyone, it doesn't get out there as much. And at the time I didn't really have any moderators, so yeah, it was really bad in 2020. So kind of stopped streaming on there, and I was going to stop streaming for good. You know, I was like, you know what, streaming's not for me. But something was just like telling me at the back of my mind, you know, you've always wanted to do this, why give up now just because a bunch of knobheads, you know? And in 2021, I literally live streamed probably 200 plus hours constantly. There was days where I would live stream for 14 hours, and the next day I would go for another 12 hours, and then the next day I would go with 15 hours, you know. It was just constant, and I mean constant live streams of hours of streaming, you know. And that's when I met other people and stuff, and other people part of Red Dead, and I was 50-50 on them. I'm glad I was, because they turned sour. They were just bullies, basically. They judged me because I was into character creations. They judged me because I was into, you know, making outfits instead of just hopping on this game and, you know, going from point A to point B. Like, all they did is jump on, do daily challenges, and then get into fights with players. I wasn't into that shit, you know. I just wanted to hop on, I just wanted to chill. But there was just no rest for the wicked, as the saying goes. We just hopped on bounties, trader, moonshine, and then, you know, PvP, PvE, and then back to bounties, and then back to trader stuff, and I'm like, crikey, this is a lot, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of bad people within the Red Dead community, but there's also a lot of good. But I've met a lot of great people, you know, on the Red Dead side of things, you know, Outlaw Dahlia, she's one of them. I hope she is doing well in life. Iron Viking, he goes by Viking now. Great guy. Night Rose, I met her. Coma Cat, I met him. Tima TV, Hackers Wild West Adventures, Austin BMX. And there's a lot of people I can literally give a shout out to. And funny enough, I met Night Rose through a fashion show. Believe it or not. Bit of a long story, but basically it being a short one, Outlaw Dahlia was doing a birthday stream with her community, and then there was this blonde woman in a purple dress kept literally walking by the camera. Every time I wanted to take a picture, she would just waddle by the camera. Dahlia was like, get in position, you know, he's taking a picture and things, and I was like, this woman is pissing me off. This is what I legit said, this particular woman is pissing me off, and I just want to shoot them. But I was like, you know what, I'll be nice, you know, I think it's just some kid on their mom's account or whatever. I don't want them screaming to their mom, like I'm just murdering her, whatever, you know. But I was known as the photographer in Outlaw Dahlia streaming that, which kind of made it fun. But yeah, we did a lot of fun activities and stuff, but I kept bumping into this blonde woman with a purple dress, getting in my way of things. But then eventually, when Outlaw Dahlia finished her stream and stuff, I just went my own way, played Red Dead, played other games as well. But when there was like double money on collector or trader and stuff, I would hop on with friends and that. And for some odd reason, I kept bumping into Night Rose's lobbies. I think at the time, Red Dead was that dead. You know, you could officially say this game was dead, because you kept bumping into the same people, you know. Even Shannon, aka Green Giant, I kept bumping into her even though we weren't friends because of the community that she was in. I want nothing to do with her, I wanted nothing to do with the community. But I kept bumping into her as well. My name back then was simple. If you don't know what my name was back then, it was Disobey. So when Night Rose saw my name, when Green Giant saw my name, Disobey, they knew instantly it was me, because I was just the Disobey. It was just a simple name, D-I-S-O-B-E-Y. And there was other streamers of Red Dead, and I saw Night Rose's name in there. She saw mine, and when I live streamed, she got recommended it. She was not interested. She thought my channel was shit. She thought my content was shit. It was not for her. I yapped on for England, which I do. I ain't ashamed of it. She found me boring. She couldn't stand me. She was like, this is the dude that is literally in my games. Wow, type of thing, you know. But there was this one game that I played called The Long Dark, and there was this one scene where I walked across the ice whilst I was literally succumbed, which means heavy. And I fell through the ice, I said some funny words, she started laughing, and to this day that's when she decided to stick by my channel, because of that one moment in that game. I'm like, really? You're like, yeah, I was at work, I think she was crocheting or something, and she watched that part, and she just found it funny since, and she stuck by my channel. I was like, oh great, so if I didn't play that game, what would have happened? You wouldn't have seen me. I would have probably just quit. I probably wouldn't have been on PlayStation or anything like that, you know. I was like, oh great, well, blessed to have played that game then. So yeah, just all because of that one scene, she decided, you know what, I kinda like this dude, I'm sticking by his channel. And that's when she met Coma Cat, Shannon, all these other people and
I
that.
actually was gonna leave a second before you fell through the ice.
No.
I just remember going, you're really, really boring. I was about to close it down.
Mean. You think she's a lovely person?
No, because honestly, it was like, I was looking at them like, you're just new, you're a beginner, you probably haven't played ever, like a new streamer, and a baby at this, and I was like, you only had Comic in the chat.
Wow.
I was like,
dead channel, huh?
You did!
Wow.
I was like, it's not my sort of thing, this is boring, I'm like, Not sure. I saw you had some Red Dead things, but I don't want another Red Dead person because I had Dahlia and other people, and I was like,
she eventually learned the hard way, chat. Like when me and Narrows got on each other's like bad side. Like there was obviously we've had our moments and stuff, but there was this bad side that happened one day, and we just literally took each other's anger out on killing each other in this game. And there was one thing that I did that pissed Nightmares off. That is one thing she can never defeat, and that is Slippery Bastard. There is this one card called Slippery Bastard, and I was like, you know what? She is really good. I'm not gonna lie, but I can whoop her ass with this one card. And I used it, and to this day, I just knew it pissed Nightmares off. Like I didn't know at the time until I used it, and I kicked her ass. She left the game, never spoke to me until like 3 or 4 hours after. And then we were alright, we were friends again, for some odd reason.
Hey, you had to leave as well. I remember you leaving about 4 hours and coming back as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, it works. Sometimes you go away and go away. I always said, as long as you don't unfriend me, we're cool. The day you unfriend me, that proves to me I was nothing.
Yeah, so, I say that's
as long as you don't unfriend me.
The day that you unfriend me is the day that I meant nothing to you. That you were just a fake. You showed your true colours, but
everybody has a fight and everybody falls out.
Honestly, even Kamika, when he hung out with us, we used to fight sometimes. He was like, guys, stop fighting. We want this game to have fun. I was like, shut up. Like me and a Venom just came out. He's like, alright, calm down. I was like, don't you dare to tell me to calm down.
No, I think when you said, guys, I hear the ice cracking, am I going to fall through like Red Dead? That's when I stayed. I was like, is it the ice? You can't compare him to Red Dead. And while I was debating, having this whole argument in my head, he's comparing a completely different game to Red Dead. He was going across this ice, and you just started to do some daft things, like, should I take my trousers off? You thought that would make you lighter by removing your pants.
I actually took my trousers off. Like, I didn't know what made me lighter, so in the game you can actually take your clothes off and stuff. I'm like, I'm going to take my pants off, so I'm walking across the ice in just my underwear.
It came up saying you were seeing your pants off. You put them back on, and then you were like, oh, I can't remember what you dropped. You dropped a crowbar or a light. Oh shit, I dropped that. Oh, I need it. Do you think I can go back to that? I'm like, oh, the whole 30 you just done. You went back again.
You kind of
like, why don't you just drop the stuff to you?
Give me a second, chat. It's like listening to a radio, trying to get the antenna working. Oh god. I think it happens when I have 2 accounts in the party. I leave with one, but then I don't leave on the main account that I'm on, and it causes a kind of a disconnection in between.
Yeah, I think it does.
As you were saying.
No, I think you made me laugh because I think you left the lantern behind that you needed.
Yeah.
As part of your main stuff, and you haven't learnt from that lesson. He still drops the main stuff he needs.
I do.
Literally did it in Lego.
Honestly, if I go back to the long deck, I of course need to start again, but I don't mind doing that because there's a lot of things I learned in that game that made me realise, okay, I don't do that again.
Yeah, I think you were just like, should I go all the way back and get my lantern? And I'm like, are you serious right now? And I literally was just having an argument with you at work, just yelling at my laptop, going, you're such an idiot. And I was like, why don't you just drop the items on you? Why don't you just carry half of the item? And I was so tempted to type that to you, and then I was like, do you know what? You're not even worth my breath. This is literally how I was sitting here. I'm like, you're not even worth my breath to type to you, drop half your stuff, and carry half of it. And then by the time everything happened, you fell through the ice, and then you just went, bollocks. And that was that.
I think at that time...
And then you laughed. You laughed, and I giggled. And I went, oh, I like that. That was that.
You can do your delivery if you want.
Oh God, we're gonna
but I think back then as well, chat, like, I'm glad that I don't have any streams from 2016-17, because back then I spoke in my like proper British accent, not a lot of people knew what I was saying. Like I kind of like learned to tone it down now to like try and I don't know. I just like say it more like pure, talk more like instead of proper British. You know, I can just talk more like pure and try and like say words that make sense that are easy to understand. It's hard to explain. It's like
Which makes it sound so weird. I say better words to make sense. I can't explain.
No, so let's say you're a different language, but you're learning English for the first time. It's like that. You're gonna try and understand and try and learn the words that make sense to you and make sense to others. And you've got to adapt to that language. That's like kind of how I was. I got to adapt
the lingo.
Yeah, I have to adapt to a different sense of language to make people understand. And even to this day, I'm like, water.
Oh no! I'm stuck in the loading.
I even said to Night Rose, I'm gonna get a bottle of water. She's like, you're gonna get what? I'm like, I'm getting a bottle of water. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, you know, water, what you get from the tap? She's like, oh, this. I'm like, yeah, it's that water. She's like, no, it's this.
What? It's because when you're really quiet and sleepy too, nothing makes sense.
Oh.
And when he tells me that he's gonna get his noof, I think he's getting his what? His noose? He's got noof? I'm like, your who? What? Your hoof?
Nice.
He's like, no, isn't like, you know, you see, now you're saying it better now. No,
yeah, I
that's not
learned.
you were saying it, man.
It's hard because, as weird as it sounds, my tongue bends on my bottom teeth. When I was a
Aidan,
kid,
I'm stuck.
When I was a kid, I always like bend my tongue on the bottom of my gum. So when I talk like sometimes.
Yes. Just say you sit the sloth. I'm stuck. Get me out. I don't want to leave, Jerry.
All right, I'm moving.
Jericho always no. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. Sorry.
No.
I panicked. I thought you were getting your gun out.
No, you'll be alright, girl.
I don't want to leave my Jericho. Why is my dog going to the toilet? Not on camera. I'm eating a chicken burger and it's doing that.
Did you get that invite?
No, I've got a black screen.
Are you?
Just grab my feet.
I don't know if it'll work.
just grab. I don't want to leave my Jericho. Jerry always bugs me. Always. He's got a thing about keeping his lady in a black screen. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Probably if you do shoot me though, I probably will come out, but I'm on my phone. Don't die, just dynamite me, oh my god. Have I lost a leg? I'm still standing. Man, you broke me.
Also, chat, if you could do me a massive favor and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
You said that after everything you just tried to do to me.
Hit that like button if you don't like Night Rose for being mean to me.
How was I mean? You are. I stayed, did I not?
No, you did, but I think Comic was the one that kind of kept you around because he took you on the first dance. He laughed about how you were dancing on the horse, like how we never knew how you did it, even though I kind of knew, but there was just a few buttons I didn't tweak. I would have nailed it then, but
You were funny, but there was something about you.
What is there about me though? I don't get it when people say that. There's just something about you I like. What the fuck's that? Definitely not my looks.
You just had this calming nature about you.
Do I?
And there was no pressure to you. You never put any pressure. Yes, you might have speed run me through things, but you never forced me to do anything.
No,
There's never been a force with you. You speed run on things. You're on mod, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And I'm like, join the party, do this, drop on this, you're going to be on this crew now.
Honestly, that was my ADHD though. Like back then, my ADHD was like a zigzag. But now it's like, I wouldn't say it's more tame, it's more...
No, you got more under control.
Yeah.
And we know when it's rising and falling, and we know when to ride with it or when to try and go in the box, never mind, over the box, through the cave, run the tunnel, in the box.
I think it's bad because of like Fortnite, like how Fortnite is. It's more of a like a hyperactive type game where you're gonna get from like point A to point B to survive, and like my brain just adapts to that. It's the same with Rocket League. I'm all the same. Red Dead is more like calm.
Yeah, well, I mean, your ADHD when it kicks off actually kicks me into gear for fun as well. So it actually works for both of us. And I never sit here and say you've got ADHD. You're just Aidan. You know, your personality is who you are. I don't sit here going, oh, he's only like that because he's got ADHD. You take that out, he'd be boring. That's not how I view it. You are who you are. You do what you do. And I learn to adapt around what you are. Who you are. That sounded wrong. You know what I mean? You know? But, like, there was just... Yes, that was your ADHD bouncing off the ceiling. But when I said to you, I'm not joining the party, you just backed off. You didn't say, no, you will have to join this party. There was none of that.
Oh, for crying out loud. That has to be fake. Fortnite is now working on a new dual SMGs weapon.
Oof.
We are becoming the Dominator.
Did I just join you?
No.
Who the hell am I joining? No, I am joining you. Am I not? Are you not? Oh. Am I?
Yeah.
I don't have a heart attack. Where is you?
Yeah.
I didn't even look. I've just joined somebody. Could have been anybody on my list. Lord have mercy. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen you guys in like 8 years. Bye.
What the hell? Batman got his name from his fear of bats. Using the same logic, what is your superhero name?
Using your favourite what?
So Batman got his name from the fear of bats. So
Spider-Woman. Great! I've got 8 legs! And I'm about to dash across the floor. And then get stamped on by some big foot.
Spider-Woman, huh? Honestly, I don't know what my name would be.
Wasp Man. Wasp Boy.
No, I've got a feel like a lot of things like heights, wasps, bees.
Everything, man. Every man.
I've got the name. Captain Break Your Knees.
That's Shannon's.
Oh.
Shannon is Shark Girl.
Shark Girl. Honestly, she would suit the
Shark Girl and Spider Woman paired with ConfusedMan.com.
Thanks. Thanks. My sister knockoff of Confused.com, huh?
No. Go compare.
Fucking hell.
What should call you? High Wiener? No, Sam.
Oh, High Wiener?
What? You were supposed to catch on that. You were supposed to catch that.
Hi guys, High Wiener here.
Oh, you're gonna kill us.
Can you imagine my YouTube name being that? Hi guys, High Wiener here. From New York.
No, because you gotta do it for high pitch. Hi Weenie. Yeah, like that. Please.
Sounds like I'm trying to say Uwu, but different.
Uwu.
Oh, I got stuck in the fucking.
Oh, now have you got stuck in my thing?
I'm married.
No,
Honestly,
you
that
get
took me
stuck
quite
inside.
a few months to like kind of learn Alfred's voice. But I think I'm magic because my voice gets deep like this sometimes.
They pay you with supplies. Everyone feels good about themselves.
Nice.
I'm trying to eat my chicken burger and I knew spat it out. I took a bigger bite than I planned. Stop. I'm dribbling. Knock it off. This is not ladylike. No.
She wants to bite it, but she ended up dribbling on it.
Like Jericho. Oh.
You can make me whole.
No. I'm choking on my back. It's going down the wrong hole, you know all about that. Stop. Ow! I'm gonna die. I'm chicken bag.
What are you trying to become Scooby-Doo with this while it all...
No, I'm gonna die.
No one didn't see how I loved your laughing. Honestly, hearing that versus laugh is so funny. It's like a pub. I can just imagine it like a belly jiggling for a laugh.
I'm choking on my back.
I could just see this. I could just see you just sat there. I could just see you sat there, your belly jiggling like that. Honestly, that YouTube shorts made me laugh. I still get recommended it to this day. The last one when I burp accidentally, I'm like, that's not what the fuck. I don't know how I did that. I seriously to this day don't know how I did that.
That's karma for taking the piss out of me. I'm gonna clip your laugh.
I seriously don't know how I did it to this day, you know.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I need to get my knife.
You still never actually clipped our laugh or made them into a video, so...
Honestly, I'm gonna... If I get that professional, I'm gonna go back to my YouTube shorts, clip your laugh, and turn it some techno music back.
We're not gonna be friends when you get professional. I'm just making that clear, and I'm gonna get a claim against you.
We're not gonna
copyright my voice.
Well, you're just gonna leave my channel when I become famous? Yep. I remember... Honestly, not to call you out, but I remember Comic Cat saying that. You know what? When you become famous, I'm not going to be supporting you no more. So, thanks. Thanks, Comic Cat.
I'm only going to come back after 9 months and go, I want my money!
Yeah, true. He's like, so how much money have you made?
This is your kid! I didn't have a goat! Yes, you did! This goat right here! His name's Billy! And...
I remember that, story. Of that man. I can't remember what it was about, but the devil wanted a soul in return for this guy making a bridge, or like completing the bridge and stuff. And the guy said, deal. Obviously, it didn't say, oh, I'm the devil type of thing. It was just a man that came to him because he knew about the bridge being built and stuff, and he said to the man, I want a soul in return for this bridge. And I think he like said he would help him build it and stuff, and the guy was like, oh, deal, you know, you help me build this bridge, I'll give you a soul. But when it was built, on that day he saw what he knew was the devil on the other side of the bridge, and obviously the devil was like so happy, you know, he was gonna get his soul and stuff. He actually put a freaking goat on the bridge to the other side. And the townsfolk actually made fun of him because he was just walking around carrying a goat. I was like, if that story is true, then I'd love to, you know, go back then and to see that happen.
Because wasn't like, I can't remember now, it might not be even the same story, but I'm sure wasn't there like the Billy Goat's gruff?
Something like that, yeah.
Was based off of something to do with a goat on a bridge. Because it says that's as far as the Billy Goat gruff under the bridge, and if you want to pass, you've got to go past Daddy Goat, Mummy Goat, and Baby Goat.
I think about it. I think it's.
I don't think it's the same story, but it was that was based off another similar
the goat
sort
under
of
the bridge
thing.
I don't know if this is true or not. I know we're gonna get into like that kind of talk. It's not that, but I think that actually comes from. I could be wrong. But there is something of the, like, mythological sort, mythology, or something like that. Is where, like, these men, I know it's gonna be, I'm trying to cut some things out, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. There was these men that hung a man on a bridge, but rumors have it that he didn't get hung, like he didn't die from hanging. Because when they hung him, his body was gone. Like, they didn't understand how it was just gone. And it was known as Satan's Bridge or the Devil's Bridge or something like that. I'll have to have a look it up and look into it and stuff. But it's one of my favourite series from like Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. It's known as I think it's the Goatman's Bridge. I actually want to go there, IRL. Because there's this one guy that actually went alone. And I can't find his channel now, but he seems legit. But he live streamed the whole experience. And you know how they have all these cameras, all these like equipments and stuff? He had all of that, so. Alright, Goatman's Bridge story. Let's see what. The law says that as revenge, Washburn haunts the old Alton Bridge as a half-goat, half-man creature, kidnapping those foolish enough to summon him with 3 knocks on the bridge's frame. There are old-timers who told me that he doesn't take everybody. He never does. Treat explains. What is the story of the Goatman? According to the urban legend, Goatman is a creature resembling a goat-human hybrid, often credited with canine deaths and purported to take refuge in the woods of Prince George's County, Maryland, United States. Goatman was rumored to be similar in appearance to the mythical faun. Oh, from frickin' Narnia. I remember that Narnia dude. What was his name? Thomas? But I seriously want to go to these like haunted places, you know. There is one place that actually is near me that there was a movie about it. Can't remember. Is it? Give me a second. Is it this one? Yep. That's it. I found it. I found it. Night Rose, are you there?
Yeah, just finishing off.
This was filmed near me. Are you ready? I think your mum might know this because she's into this kind of stuff. Where's my water? Oh, there it is.
Aww.
I need to shake it because it's kind of like...
Need to shake it, unbelievable.
Yeah, it's vitamin water. Shake it before you drink it.
I thought people liked it stirred, not shaken.
Well, I don't have a spoon to stir it, so...
Well, there is something else, but we're not going to get into that.
Bruh.
Your finger! Because you always think the worst case scenario, unless you're going to use your nose. Because
My hand is too big to fit into the bottle.
You should
You just see my little finger just wiggling in the water trying to like stir it.
Get your toe! I told Shannon last night about what you said about Red Dead being lifelike and if you'd have an eyeball that popped out of your eye.
Oh, really?
She rolled. I said, can you just imagine that? I said, next he's going to want cranky knees in the game.
Also, I've never seen that from an NPC where he just like went off track.
Oh, they've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that a lot. They're riding actually cross country. You know where Joe is in the Heartlands? They've been riding up past there, off track. I don't know why they're going off track lately. I don't know if that's like a bug or whether they have done something.
I have seen that in the Heartlands. I was literally roaming the Heartlands, skinning animals and stuff, and there was an NPC that rode past me and I thought he was a player.
Yeah. I do actually think they might be broken. It's not a bad bug. I don't mind if they do that, because it looks more lifelike. Sorry. I finished eating, I'll get off. That wasn't a nice chicken burger until I nearly died on it. Twice. Oh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh. I'm singing this, and somebody else was going, ooh. I missed the music marathon. I'm so sad.
7 people watching, welcome.
Ooh, 7 people. I count as 2. Now, what we're doing, my sweet, sexy, handsome. Ooh, Jericho. Oh, I've gone off
People
track.
just join and you just start saying that. What the hell?
Is this sweet, handsome Jericho? Especially when he's got his arms out like that.
He's talking about my character, chat, not me.
I don't know, your arms aren't that far short. Oh, where'd you go? Ow! Wait for me! Jerry! Excuse me, come over.
Don't know why I named him Jericho, like, it just popped into my head.
Because he has soft, sad eyes about the loss of his life. And you just want to love him.
I want to know the
Such
meaning
grief.
of Jericho. I've never looked into it.
Oh gosh, look it up. It'd be somewhere like, he has jealousy issues. Oh yeah, okay.
Jericho name meaning.
Oh no, I'm horrified. It's a girl's name
Oh.
based on.
Do you know what? Do you want to know what it means?
Is it good or bad?
It's good,
Okay.
and it kind of resides in Saint Denis a little bit.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it's a certain place that resides a certain thing.
Your description is getting better. I like it.
I'm trying to think of it. It's from the
It's a
Bible.
certain
Yeah,
thing
I
on
know.
a certain
I know it's from the
post.
Bible. Anyway, I'll just say it instead of trying to like explain it. I was wanting you to try and guess it. What do you think
Oh,
it
gosh.
means? What do you think it means? Without looking at the Chinese thing, just you can close your eyes if you think the chat's going to distract you.
No, I ain't got a clue.
Like I said, it kind of is like Saint. So what is Saint Denis?
I love when you play these games because you know I'm thick as shit.
Yes.
And I hate you for pointing out how thick as shit I am on a live stream. And I'll never forgive you. Ever.
What is the opposite of a town?
A city.
Alright.
A village. City.
So Saint Denis is a city.
Looking to sell your wares or buy
He's Jesus.
What comes out at night?
this town?
So you have the sun.
Bats. Vampires.
No. So you have the sun during the day. But what,
Moon.
so can I put them two together?
It's the city of the moon.
Yes.
Is he really?
Yes. It's the City of the Moon. Yeah, that's what it means. City of the Moon. Jericho is a gender-neutral name of Arabic and Hebrew origin. In Arabic, this name translates to City of the Moon, while in Hebrew it means vagrant. Jericho also has a wealth of historic roots. For instance, in the Hebrew Bible, the book of Joshua tells the story of the Battle of Jericho. But yeah, you've got it. See? You weren't a stick.
And yet this Jericho is poor, lives as a tailor, lost it to a little black water. Not far short then. We're kind of close.
Got it. I'm very I'm honestly shocked with
Because
that.
I'm not thick.
You see, chat, like, honestly, you gotta, like, get a W in the chat for that.
My brain hurts.
I was trying to, like, yeah, you think how I felt, like, I was like, okay, how can I describe this? So, instead of a town, you've got it, and then she said city, I'm like, so, what comes out at night? Then she starts mentioning all this stuff, I'm like, okay, so during the day we've got sun, what do we have at night? And then she's like, moon.
I was
like,
going to say
put
something else a bit naughty.
I was like, put those words kind of together. And you're like, it's the city of the moon. I'm like, perfect, yes, you got it. She's like, wait, what, really? I'm like, yeah, 100%, yeah, you got it.
Well, when you said what comes out at night, I was like, bats, vampires, I was going to say. What? Babies. I was gonna go hookers, but babies work.
I said boobies.
I was gonna say hookers.
Ah.
Pole dancers. I don't know.
Camera cat punching women. Wait, what?
Ah!
Did you fall?
Injury! I took my gut out on the fence. Jericho, rub my tummy.
Yeah, it means.
Ow.
Honestly, I'm very shocked that you got that City of the Moon. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
It's-
headache now.
How you just said it's the City of the Moon? I'm like, yeah, you got it. You're like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, you've actually got
Because
it.
there's a
100%.
film called The Lost City of Ember, so I kind of just remembered that.
Yeah, honestly, perfect. But yeah, you were shocked with that. I'm like, no, you've actually got it, nailed it on the head. It means City of the Moon.
What we're going to do now then, my City of the Moon?
Oh. Oh.
Are we riding to the city or we're going to the moon?
God, man.
Perhaps we could do both. Fly past the city to the moon.
Well, he went from Jalula. Was it Tallulah Jetty? That was supposed to be in the game.
Yeah, that was meant to be like some small
So
town
he
city,
worked in
wasn't it?
Tallulah Jetty. But then he went from Tallulah to Blackwater. But then he kind of resided in Saint Denis for more
Did he?
broader and bigger jobs. But his home place was more or less.
Oh my god!
What?
I gotta clip that. That was so gross. Oh my gosh, that was so gross.
What?
Your horse's hooves were bent up the way. It's not the legs. It was just the hooves.
Ah, no, stop.
No, it's not doing it now. It's fixed. But that was just. Oh.
No. No.
Oh, I gotta get there. You got okay, please. It's like.
No, my knee feels funny.
When you got off the horse. When you got off the horse, they got a bent up. Oh, my hands feel funny.
My knee feels funny because that's what my knee kind of did.
Oh, I don't know what's the worst, a bug now. That or I don't know. Oh man, it's kind of like what the Wicked Witch of the West's feet look like, you know, when you drop a house on them.
Lovely. Alright, I'm
go
gonna look
low.
up the name, Ayana. Name meaning. So, Ayana means beautiful flower, intelligent, perceptive, moving, walking. Ayana as a girl's name is of African, Arabic and Sanskrit origin, thriving with lifelong meaning. A variant of Ayana, this name comes from the Ethiopian language of Amharic.
Okay.
Amharic. What does your name mean?
Oh gosh, which one?
Means jasmine flower, gift from God. Your name is Persian, meaning jasmine flower, gift from God. The contemporary refresh of that, and then your name is actually an Arabic.
nighttime.
No, your name is Arabic feminine name linked to great beauty and sensuality. At least it said sensuality, not another thing.
Could have been sexual. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good in both areas.
What is?
so-
I don't want to know that. Thanks, I'm good. What does the name Shannon mean? Wise river.
That's true, she is the counsellor. You sit in that corner, you sit in that corner.
The gender-neutral name Shannon is a lovely combination of the Irish name